including Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Maya Angelou. The list goes on and on. He compiled what he learned from these people in a new book that he calls The Third Door. Please welcome author and entrepreneur Alex Banayan.
Hi, Alex.
Alex, how did you pull this off? I mean, some of the biggest names in the world. How did you pull this off, and how did they not just take your letter and just toss it away?
Well, most did. But it's been this wild 7-year adventure. And the reason it took so long is exactly that, because to my surprise, Bill Gates doesn't say yes to an 18-year-old right away.
Right.
So it was this long adventure. It took 2 years to get to Bill Gates. It took 3 years to get to Lady Gaga. And then writing it was an adventure in and of itself.
I'm sure. You started this whole process as a freshman. You were 18 years old, right?
I was a freshman in college, and I was going through a life crisis.
Yeah.
Where not only did I not know what I wanted to do with my life, I had no idea how all the people who I looked up to, how they did it. How did Bill Gates sell his first piece of software?
Right.
How did Spielberg become the youngest director in Hollywood history without a single hit to his name?
Right. So you couldn't find the books, you decided to write one.
Exactly. I wrote the book I was dreaming of reading.
Right. And there's an interesting story about Price is Right on how you funded this.
So I had a problem where I had this dream. I thought the easy part would be getting to Bill Gates. The hard part, I figured, was getting the money to fly there. I was buried in tuition payments. I was all out of bar mitzvah cash. So there had to be a way to make some quick money. So 2 nights before final exams, my freshman year of college, I find tickets to The Price is Right.
Yeah.
My first thought is, you know, what if I go on the show and win some money to fund this dream?
Yeah.
You know, not my brightest moment. But I had a problem. I'd never seen a full episode of the show before.
Okay.
I'd only seen bits and pieces. So that night I decided to do the logical thing and pull an all-nighter to study.
Okay.
But I didn't study for finals. I studied how to hack The Price is Right. And I went on the show the next day and did this ridiculous strategy and ended up winning the whole showcase showdown, winning a sailboat, selling a sailboat, and that's how I funded the book.
Now I wonder, what's the strategy?
Yeah, what was that? And you didn't give me, they never figured out that you hacked it?
Well, this is the whole thing. The funny thing is my friends had asked me, oh, this was a lucky fluke. I've actually trained 3 other friends who have all gone on and won prizes.
Maybe that should be his next book.
Yes, how to hack
Train
The Price is
people how
Right.
to go on a Price is Right and win.
It's a lot better than getting a bank loan to fund your dream.
Yeah, we got to get some tips from you on that.
Yeah.
Well, what do you want people to get from The Third Door? What does The Third Door mean?
So the biggest thing I learned over the past 7 years is that every single person I interviewed, it doesn't matter if it was Maya Angelou or Bill Gates, they all treat life and business and success the exact same way. And the analogy that came to me is that it's sort of like getting into a nightclub. There's always 3 ways in. There's the first door, the main entrance, where the line curves around the block.
Right.
Right? Where 99% of people wait in line hoping to get in. And then there's the second door, the VIP entrance, where the billionaires and celebrities go through.
And Ryan.
Yeah, whatever.
The people with the really nice smiles, right?
Right.
And school and society have this way of making us feel like those are the only 2 ways in.
Right.
You're either born into it or you wait your turn.
Right.
But what I've learned is that there's always, always the third door. And it's the entrance where you jump out of line, run down the alley, bang on the door 100 times, crack open the window, go through the kitchen. There's always a way in.
That's my door.
Right, exactly.
And this, you can apply this to all aspects of your life. Business, right? You're an entrepreneur. Is that what you're trying to do next with that?
So for me, I've realized the key and the core of this book is that it changes what people believe is possible. And what I've learned is that you can give someone all the best tools and knowledge in the world, and their life can still feel stuck.
Right.
But if you change what someone believes is possible, they'll never be the same.
Right.
And that's really the mission going forward, about sharing that message of possibility.
So do you think that you would want to be a motivational speaker? Because you're very motivating, just even to us right here and with the book.
Thank you so much. Well, I do a lot of speaking for Apple and Nike and IBM, from corporations to college campuses, so it's been a lot of fun sharing this message.
Yeah, finally, one last person that you want to interview that you haven't yet.
Easily Barack Obama.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
All right, Alex, thank you so much.
Thank you,
The Third
Alex.
Door. We'll be right back.